What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Cup Series here on NBCSN. Getting ready to kick things off from the famed North Wilkesboro. We're getting ready for some short track action under the lights here at this beautiful racetrack, newly repaved last year. The surface is still jet black. Here we go. Pace car is off. Dale Jr. is the leader. Green flag is in the air. We're short track racing here at North Wilkesboro. Already some three wide action behind. Kyle Busch way up the racetrack and into the wall goes to 21 of Bill Elliott. Big stack up. Caution's out already. See Truex getting run over and spun sideways as well. Dale Jr. wins the race back to the caution flag. Man, these cars really pop under the lights. These colors, rather. Green flag back in the air. Look at the jump Jeff Gordon got. Now Jimmy Johnson looking at the inside as Dale Jr. spun the tires on the restart. I'm not sure how. The tires are brand new and this is a black surface, brand new, freshly paved surface. I guess the way these engines are set up, the gear ratios makes it pretty easy for guys to spin the wheels on the restarts. So that'll be something to watch out for all day. Jeremy Mayfield's on pit road, having issues. 3 wide for second as Hamlin comes diving down on the bottom. How about Dale Jr. rolling the top pretty well? Stuck in the middle is Jimmy Johnson in no man's land. That is not where you want to be at this racetrack. Hamlin clears. They're still 3 wide behind. Here comes Hamlin now underneath Jeff Gordon for second. Hamlin is a man on a mission here as he goes for the race lead. Not for second. He's going to clear Gordon. Out in front goes Hamlin. Denny Hamlin, you're a new leader here at North Wilkesboro. Out of the corner, Ryan Newman is up in the third. He's going to look for second. The Hendrick car is qualified well. Doesn't look like they're going to race as well as Newman gets right to the rear bumper of that 24 car now looking to get underneath. Can he move that 24 car up, get to his inside off turn number 4. Gordon playing good defense, not letting that 39 car phase him as he fills up his rear view mirror. Here comes Matt Kenseth looking underneath the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Look at this, the run from Brad Keselowski on the outside in 1 and 2. And he's going to get a run down the backstretch on Carl Edwards. Can we see a possible pass on the outside lane here from Keselowski? He does. I think he got him at the line. And now Edwards, he's just falling back. He's fighting loose conditions on the inside of the racetrack there, trying to hang on to the preferred groove. But he just got completely passed and cleared on the outside by the rookie, Brad Keselowski. Biffle thought about jumping up there and following suit, but I think that 25 car just handles so good on the high side that it didn't matter what he did. Now the battle for second is on. Kyle Busch is right there the rear bumper of Jeff Gordon with Newman on his rear bumper. Gordon better either pick up the pace or prepare to be moved. Because I doubt these guys' patience is going to last much longer, especially with the way these guys are pulling away in front of them. Here comes the 39 of Newman. Back in the third, Busch falling back to fifth. Nobody can pass Jeff Gordon. Newman looking low, gets in the rear bumper of Gordon there. Gordon hangs on. He's still going to keep second. Dale Jr. on the high side here. National Guard versus the Army. And now the U.S. Army machine looking underneath the DuPont machine of Jeff Gordon. Gordon chops the nose yet again. Gets loose, gets moved up the track. Here comes Newman, finally able to get to his inside. Kyle Busch is underneath the 88 of Junior. He's going to dive it in. He gets underneath the 24. He's going to possibly clear him off turn number 4. That's 2 spots and just a lap there for Kyle Busch as he works his way back up in the third. The 14 of Stewart moves up past the 88. Gets underneath Gordon, or at least sticking his nose in there. 2 Indiana natives. Side by side, Johnson underneath his teammate there. Mike Bliss has been doing well this season in the 09. How about the 14 to 24 doing battle? So our leader, Denny Hamlin, has a 3-4 second gap, just about. And now is dealing with lap traffic. So the other Army car, Eric Almirola, struggling here. The other Mac Motorsports buyout. At the beginning of the season. As DEI looked to shut down operations for the 8 car, they went ahead, purchased that car. Or rather leased that car. Paid a good amount of money. Looked to get one of their other drivers involved. In the Daytona 500, and unfortunately he didn't make it, I don't think, but had him drive the 01 car to attempt to qualify, and the DEI said, you know what, let's keep the 8. Let's keep that 8 around for the season. That extra money that Mac Motorsports paid to lease the car for that race, enough to keep that 8 car afloat for the season. As they have announced they have plans to merge with Chip Ganassi's team at the end of the year. Form Earnhardt Ganassi Racing. So this year, kind of like one final hoorah for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. As Denny Hamlin moves through more lap traffic, getting by the 43 of Reed Sorensen. Marco Sambrose and Paul Menard doing battle behind will help keep Ryan Newman back from that 11 car, as Newman has gained a lot of time, down to underneath 2 seconds getting past these lap cars here. It's going to roll the high side to get by the 07 of Casey Mears. Pushing the 1 of Truex down the back straightaway. Trying to figure out where to go. And the caution waves. Sam Hornish Jr. seems to have blown up. Let's go back here. Jr. Hornish no longer under power. Brings it down pit road completely. Just that engine completely shut off. MG Cup officials wanting to check the track, make sure there's no issues, no debris, no oil, fluid of any kind down on the racetrack. Really unfortunate for Hornish there. Having an issue. Going down pit road. He's still there now. This caution should shake things up for sure. As we begin to double them up. So it's Hamlin, Newman, Busch, Stewart, Harvick, your top 5. Mike Bliss to Harvick's outside as the green flag waves yet again. Bunched up this field is on this restart here. See Ian Slager in the 4. Chris Mack was so impressed with Slager's win that he decided to keep him in for the rest of the season. What in the world happened there? We're not even going to question it. Brian Vickers hiding in those barrels. Apparently someone spun down the backstretch, but kept it rolling. Wouldn't be surprised if those were skid marks from Vickers' car. How about the 25 of Brad Keselowski, a contender for Rookie of the Year, driving that GoDaddy number 25 machine. He's up in the 5th place. A great run for, especially considering how late everything came together. Was originally slated to drive that 09, which is being driven by Mike Bliss, who was tapped to drive it at the last second. Bliss is running 7th, not too far behind, but Keselowski in these last few races has definitely shown that he's ready for the Cup Series. I mean, he's running pretty well, up inside the top 5 now. And keeping decent pace compared to his teammates. But as we've learned recently, Mark Martin extending his contract with Hendrick Motorsports. Keselowski was originally going to drive that number 5 car, or at least thought to be the next one in line for that 5 car. Instead, they expanded the operation to a 5-car team for Keselowski to run as the rookie this season full time. I know it's hard to kind of own and operate 5 cars all at once, so Keselowski, it'll be interesting to see what they do with him next season. Look at Mike Bliss looking underneath the 29 car with Kevin Harvick. Now the 09 is supposed to have Hendrick backing this season where Brad Keselowski starts. Looks like they still have that backing as kind of a way to say, hey, sorry for getting your hopes up with our upcoming star of the series. And still backing that 09 car, supplying it with parts and whatnot. So that Mikasuki Casino number 09 Resort, Mikasuki Resort, not Casino. My apologies. Actually, I believe it is a casino. Anyways, the Mikasuki 09 car being driven by Mike Bliss. Bliss showing what he can do. Inside of these lap cars goes Dale Jr., who's back up in the 2nd place looking to run down Denny Hamlin. It's been the Hamlin show ever since he got to the lead. He has not looked back. We're looking at the 25 of Keselowski as he tries to work his way back up through the pack as well. He has his sights set on Kyle Busch for 4th place. Ryan Newman's going to put Eric Almirola another lap down with his sights set on 2nd place. It's all Denny Hamlin out in front right now. So we're going to jump ahead a little bit and see exactly how this race plays out as they finally cleared some lap traffic. We got a big gaggle of lap cars in front of our leaders here. Look at that. That's a teammate, Joey Logano. Denny Hamlin's rookie teammate. Hamlin runs up on Logano quick. He's going to get into the back of him. He turns him into the inside wall. Logano back up the racetrack in front of other cars. Heavy damage to the 20 And that Home Depot machine is destroyed. Caution's going to come out late as Denny Hamlin got into the back of his teammate and spun him there. Newman up in the second as Dale Jr. had to take evasive action and avoid the 20 car. Ryan Newman, the Rocket Man, is now in second place. This is going to extend this race, and we'll have a green-white checkers. Oh boy, green, white, checkered here on this restart. Hamlin has led all night, made a mistake, got to the back of his teammate, wrecked him. Could that possibly cost him the win? We're about to find out. Hamlin into the restart zone, green flag. And the outside lane, way better jump on the restart as they were much straighter. The restart lane or restart zone in the middle of the corner does not benefit the inside so well. Hamlin back to second, trying to run down that 39 car. He's there, back to the rear bumper. Ryan Newman trying to make that car as wide as he can. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Hamlin close behind for P2 or P1. Junior still running P3. Hamlin, one last lunge into 3 and 4. It's not going to be enough. Newman is going to hang on. He wins at North Wilkesboro. And spinning in the back is David Gilliland. But Ryan Newman steals the victory on the final restart here at North Wilkesboro. And I know Denny Hamlin has to be devastated. He had this race in the bag and just made a mistake, got into the back of his teammate, spun him out. That led to that caution and ultimately led to that restart where he just didn't have a good enough launch compared to Newman. Newman timed it perfectly. When he saw that green flag, he absolutely guns it. And that was all she wrote. So Ryan Newman's your winner. That is going to do it here from North Wilkesboro Speedway. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time. And until then, peace.